Hey y'all, I'm Moose. Oh, there's Dub.
Hello.
So glad to have you all here with us tonight. We do appreciate your visits here at the Home and Forge and at the Flowing Canvas. One of these days we'll get back to doing canvases. Right now I'm having fun with resin. Let's check the chat and see who's here, shall we? Let's see. I see that my moderators, Linda and Doris, are both here. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Haven't seen if Lorraine has made it in yet. Kristen is here. Thank you for joining us. Everybody give a warm welcome to Kristen. It's her first time here. Glad to have you. Corey is here. Hello, Corey. And I hope Adrian's feeling better. And let's see, Kat's here. Thank you for being here, Kat. Love you. And who else do we see? I don't see. Oh, Jeff. Hail. Hail, Jeff B. Thank you for being here. And Mel, my rock star, is here. Thank you, Mel, for being here. There's Lorraine. Hello, lovely Lorraine. Thank you, darling. Okay, and Tony's watching too. Hi, Tony. Thank y'all for being here. I hope y'all feel better soon. Johnny's here. Hey, Johnny. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And I don't know if I've missed anybody. If I have, terribly sorry. A special hello and welcome to you if I haven't said hello to you. And he says, hi, everyone. Okay, thank you. Awesome sauce. We had so much fun last week. We did blues for September birthdays, and we're continuing our blue month this month. So I have another blue shirt, and I have the pieces out in front of me that you will get a close-up video of. But I just kind of wanted to give you a shot straight down of the pieces that I did. So this one is the glow in the dark, and it does glow a beautiful light blue. And this one, this one came out so good. And I put chains and tassels on both of the hearts for and a big lobster claw. And then we have the beautiful ring holder, the gorgeous rose. I can't wait for y'all to see this close up. And the two cute little turtles. And then we have a bowl full of little koi. So, we're going to go ahead and play the close-up video now and let y'all see that.
Resin became taffy, but
I love that song. It's so much fun. Oops. I want y'all to see just how tiny these little koi fish are. I'm going to do the close-up camera. If I can get them on my little finger. Get on there. Flip over. All right. Straighten up. There we go. Okay. Look how tiny. These are so small. And I'm so excited. And Victoria's here. Hey, Vic. Thank you for joining us, hon. So here's what you just missed, Vic. We did close-up video of this. And there's how tiny my little koi fish are. And I want to show you, I made some more today for our little turtle oasis. So we've got some white and orange koi fish that I can't wait to put in there. Yay! It's going to be so much fun. We're still working on it. Okay, I put a poll in the chat. I don't know if it's still there. That's my pinned message. You can dismiss that if you want. See if the poll shows up. There it is. So there's a poll in the chat wanting to know if the little mushroom jar, which I'll get real quick, the little mushroom jar that I did in purple and teal is so cute.
I have done very bad things.
You've done very bad things, honey? Okay, just a second, y'all. Dub is fixing things. I'm glad to have him. Because even if he messes it up, he knows how to fix it.
Says you.
I hope. I think we've lost the chat is what's happened. Oh. I'm going to take a sippy while we wait. Y'all go ahead, take a sippy. He found it. Okay, so I've put a poll in the chat wanting to know. I'm going to decorate this cute little mushroom jar that I made. And I'm putting it on this gorgeous coaster that I made. So it fits in there nicely. It leaves just a little bit of space there at the front. And I want to put, Dove has made a door and windows to go on this thing. So I'm going to put a little door and windows on. And I'm going to put little grass down here and some little baby mushrooms. It's going to be so cute. But I would like to know if you guys would want to see that on live or just see the end results. What's wrong, honey?
That poll has messed me up over here really, really badly.
We'll click end poll.
Okay.
Right there. Yep. I guess I can't do a poll that messes up in OBS.
Well, the problem is you need to sign in to
Oh,
your account over here on OBS.
okay. Brock's here. Hey, Brock. Hey, Natalie, if you're watching. We're doing blue stuff tonight. Okay. So now that we've got our chat back, we all answered the same, like minds. Okay, so you all want to see me do it live. All right. So maybe we'll work on that next week. We can't do it this week. I have other things planned. Okay, now I gotta find a place to put this where I won't fall off my chair. Okay, I'm gonna put this stuff away real quick now that y'all have seen it. And then I'll get on my gloves. And oh, the coaster, I didn't bring the coaster up because it doesn't look right. So I didn't know, I'd never poured this coaster before, so I didn't really know what it looked like when you demolded it. And so the lip is right there to keep the moisture in. And so I thought, what is the back? I thought would be the front. And I pushed the little doves down in there. They're really cute, but it just did not turn out the way I wanted it to. So I'm gonna use it. Lorraine suggested I use it as a plant stand. I think that's a good idea. Give me a little plant to put on it. So let me put these away. And I'm gonna tease you with something that I've been playing with. So I saw a video, a shorts video on YouTube that LS Resin put out. And they did this absolutely stunning flower. And I want to show you this one. I'll use the close-up camera. Look at that. Now that is clear resin. And the only color is a foil that I put on the very back of it. And then I backed it with white. And then I have an air bubble right there, but that's no bother. But isn't that gorgeous? It just glows. And that's what I've been playing with. And I made a bunch of other things. I got these molds in. Look at that one. It's a heart rose. And I did it in iridescent, kind of opaly colors. So pretty. This was the very first one I did. And I painted the edges of the petals with a blue highlighter or blue marker. But that color is deep down inside there. And this one was actually done with UV resin. Love, love, love. And then one more thing, and then we'll get to playing. Look at this. Is that not gorgeous? Oh, he's so pretty. And like I said, the shell is clear resin. And then it's cured. And then some foil is put down. And then the rest is covered in. It's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, that's enough. Okay, let me put this stuff away. And then I'll put on my gloves. I did some more, of course. I did several. I did like 11 different molds that day. But those were the best ones that came out. The other ones didn't come out as well. So I got some new lavender gloves. Aren't they pretty? They almost look white. I hope they don't clash. There we go. Okay. First thing we are going to do is I'm going to show you these molds that we're going to pour tonight. There. The first one we're going to do is this gorgeous sea turtle. Look at this. He's so cute. We're going to do him with...
Will that need to be placed on the shelf?
Yes, it will once I start pouring the resin. And then we're also going to attempt to do this one, which is a beautiful rose mold. Kind of hard to see. There we go. So I'm going to try to color in the rose and the leaves. Don't hold me to that. It depends on how long it takes to do the turtle. Turtle is priority one tonight. And then we have this really cute, kind of a druzy, edged heart with the word love in it that I'm going to try something in. So first we're going to work with the turtle. And what I'm going to do is something new that I haven't seen anybody else do. So if you've seen it, let me know so I can give credit. But I kind of thought about this and thought, how could I do this the way it would look good and work? And this is what I'm going to do. I have got this gel nail polish, and it is a striping gel. And this is black, but it's got the nice long striping brush on it, which you cannot hardly see. And what I'm going to do is make sure I don't have too much gel on here. And I'm going to, this is UV cured, I'm going to paint the lines in the turtle. And then I'm going to cure it for like 5 seconds or so. And I'm going to go all the way around the turtle. So let's get our talking caps on and let's have some chats. Love turtles? Yeah, turtles are cool. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible and not mess up too much. Oops, as I mess up. Need one of my little toothpicks here. Let me get that off of there. Go. We'll just go ahead and cure that. This little curing light I've got is from Nail Tech called Melody Susie. Nail Career Education. I love her channel. Of course I do. I do my own nails. But I got this from her. I bought the rhinestone glue kit from her. Another little line right there. Maybe the music will make me go faster. Huh? What do y'all think about that music? I'm just giving this a quick cure, and then what hopefully will happen is when I pour the resin in, the epoxy resin, it will adhere to the epoxy, and then when I demold it, it should be on the piece. That's the thought process anyway. Mess that side up. Let's cure that. Let me get that mess up off of there first. You likey, Linda? Music's different, Doris? Nail products. Well, you know, I think it was due to you, Doris, as to why I came up with this. With you using your gel polishes, I thought, wait a minute, I've got some striping polish. Not that I've ever used it on my nails. Ask me why I haven't. For doing stuff like this.
Did you tell them that you'll be using turquoise stone?
I don't know if I told them I was using stone. Did I tell you guys I was using turquoise stone in the shell of the turtle? I kind of messed this line up a little. I'm gonna fix it. There we go.
And did I have plans on stealing some of her turquoise to make the turquoise handled knife?
That's going to be exciting. Let me get this last little bit around here, around this curve. And then I'll get that. Didn't get that very well. There we go. Cure all that. You're an enabler, Doris. Okay, almost there. I've already measured out the stones. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe go ahead and do the love in that heart, and then go ahead and mix up about 8 ounces of resin. Dove is calling for the Lord over there.
Do what?
I said you were calling for the Lord over there.
What did I do?
You said, oh God.
Jackson, he's calling at me.
Oh, I thought you were saying that about me doing what I'm doing.
No, he wants more sausages and I'm out of sausages.
Uh-oh. Not good to be out of sausages. Not when the Sausage King wants his... Okay. So I got one other line to do.
Me and Jackson each have our own bags of sausages, but he also eats some of mine too.
Okay. I want to redo that line right there. Make it a little thicker like this one down here. Go. It's a cool little UV lamp, UV flashlight. It cuts on. You click it once for 20 seconds, click it and hold it, I think is what it was, for 60 seconds. It's like really cool. I haven't seen a little handheld flashlight like that. It has a timer on it. Okay, how are we looking here? Let's give this a good look. I got a couple of lines here that I'd like to thicken up just a little bit, if that's okay with you guys. Was that a growl I just heard?
Do what?
Did he just growl over there?
Oh, I was tapping my feet. That may have been it.
Oh. It's like, he never growls. What's he growling about? Are you murphing? You're not growling, you're murphing. You can't have any more sausages, that's enough. I'm the bad guy.
He's looking at me.
He looked at Dub and went,
About these kids.
oh no. Okay, so that's the turtle. And then we're going to paint the love in this with a beautiful, sparkling pinky purple. This is the first time I've done this, guys. This is a brand new mold. Come on, stick. I think I might have to do 2 coats. Get off of there.
Gotta use some primer on it.
Some primer, yeah.
Rust-Oleum.
Hot dogs for Jackson. Sausages for Jackson. This is such a pretty, sparkly polish, but I'm struggling here. That's what happens when I do something brand new on stream. I struggle with it. See, Kristen, if you're still here, the struggle is real. You just have to laugh at it and keep going. Let's see, this seems to be indented, so I will go down in here like this, and y'all can't see because my hand's in the way. And then I'm going to cure that.
Doris says when you do a bigger area than a line, the polish won't stick to all of it. It will need 2 coats.
Ah. All right. Good to know. Thank you, Miss Doris. Come on. There we go. It's already 7 o'clock here. 10 o'clock for everybody on the East Coast. Hope y'all aren't getting bored yet.
Gotta get on that turtle, baby.
Yeah, I gotta get on that turtle. This won't take me much longer. Because this is all I'm doing is this word, love. Love takes time, honey. Love is patient. Love is kind. And love will be blue tonight. You're not getting anything else, Jack.
No more, Jack.
You're over there just a moaning.
Come here, I'll rub your hand. Come here. Come here. Sit with me. He's a good boy.
I've not mixed up resin yet for the turtle, if you're worried about that, my love.
Sit down.
Okay. Yes, we love lurkers. Lurkers, very welcome. As long as you hit that thumbs up button.
You want to go out, Mr. J? What? It's not stirrups, you're terrible.
All right, I'm just doing a couple little touch-ups here, and then we'll move on back over to the turtle. We'll go ahead and mix up some resin. Because I have the turquoise ready for the turtle. And I have some really pretty sea glitter, sea-ish glitter that I want to put in it as well. I think it'll be so pretty. Okay, I think we've got the love filled in. Our love is full, almost. Thank you, Corey. I'm just sitting here waving this back and forth and it's not even on anymore. Okay, we'll put that away. We'll put this over here and we'll grab the tray. I don't know if I'm going to do this other heart yet. I want to get these first two done and I don't want to keep y'all up past midnight. Now, that away. Okay, this is going to look so good. We'll set this aside. And here's our turquoise. Isn't it pretty? It's blue enough. We're going to use blue resin. And then this is the sparkly that I have to go in it. So I'm going to sprinkle the sparklies in here and then put my turquoise in another cup with some resin, and then we'll pour that in here and then we'll just keep going. How's that sound? Does that sound good? I think so. Okay, so I have brand new Let's Resin, not brand new Let's Resin, but a new jug, new set of Let's Resin Epoxy Resin. This is the casting resin. And it is part A and part B, 1-to-1. And it's great. Great, fine, and wonderful. Move this out of the way. So, let's see. Where's my measurements? That's the fill line. Where's my 4? There's my 4 right there. Okay. Part B first. Oh my goodness gracious. A gallon of resin is extremely heavy. All right, we're going to use our little trick to get into this. If I can scoot this to where y'all can see it. There. So this has a stopper in it that has a ring. And we're going to take a thick chopstick, put it through that ring, and you see it's attached on this side. That's the side we're going to pull out. Ta-da! Easy peasy way to get it out. Okay. 4 ounces going in. Oh, this is so heavy. Where's my 4 mark? There it is. Hate it when I lose my mark on my cup. Oh, there we go. Okay. That is right over the 4 ounce line. So we'd go right up to our 8 ounce. I'm gonna get strong lifting these things. Okay, let me get a paper towel and wipe off my finger because I don't want to get hardener in my resin bottle because I'll never get that little stopper out. That would suck.
Doris, you got the 2-gallon kit.
I must have because these are 1-gallon jugs. So I guess I got the 2-gallon kit. It was on sale, I remember that. All right, now we're gonna go this way. Pulls it right out. Nice and sweet and easy peasy. Okie dokie. Go in the cup, please. There we go. I want to say this is the first time I've used Let's Resin resin. A little bit more. There we go. Stopper back in and the cap back on, and make sure you label your caps because you don't want to put cap A on cap B bottle and vice versa, because you won't get the caps off. You'll have that same issue as with the plugs. All right, got my fancy handy dandy spatula with a nice little curved edge. Love that.
Link possibly in the description.
I'm pretty sure I've put it down in there. Please tell me, Linda, I put it down in there. Tanya's here. Hey, Tanya, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. I did another close-up video of all the blue stuff I did last week. It was so good. I'm looking at the chat. Love blue. Yay. Well, I'm celebrating September birthdays because my mama's birthday was in September and my middle grandson, his birthday is in September, same day actually. And somebody else just came in. Billy Holman Creations, Resin Art and More. Hello and welcome, Billy. Glad to have you. Appreciate you. I'm getting my I forgot to start my timer.
I got it for you.
Oh, good.
I'll tell you when to stop.
I got my timer set. I just didn't start it. I don't use a debubbling machine. I've got one, but I don't like it. It's a cheap one from Temu, and I don't think it does a very good job. So what I usually do is I get my resin mixed up, my 3 minutes or 5 minutes, however long it takes. And then I'll let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and let all those micro bubbles come up. I will spray the top layer with alcohol, 99% alcohol, and that helps disperse the bubbles, pop the bubbles. And then of course letting it just sit lets all the bubbles come to the top. I think I have longer working time with this resin than I did with that other resin I was using. I think this is a 40-minute work time on Let's Resin casting resin. You like your vacuum chamber? We have a vacuum chamber out in the old studio, out in the forge. We just don't go out there to use it for my smaller resin pours. This I consider a smaller pour than what I've seen a lot of people do. I mean, you know, some people mix up 12 and 16 ounces of resin all at once. I don't see how they do it. Unless they're pouring it all in one go, I just do not see how people do that. One thing I do want to get into is resin art, like on boards or canvases or something like that. Tammy Anderson used to do a lot of it. I don't know if she still does. Woo! Somebody just came in the door.
Nope, that was the timer beeping. I didn't have a beep sound effect over here.
He's been dying to play with that bike horn. It's like, look what I got, honey. And that's pretty good timing, honey. I don't see any striations in here. I think it's all mixed. Pretty good. I don't know if y'all could see from my head. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I've got another empty cup here, and I'm gonna put my turquoise that I've measured for my turtle into this cup so I have room to mix, because there wasn't any room in this cup. And I'm just going to put in a little bit. Well, I was going to let this sit, wasn't I? I need to let that sit because there's lots of bubbles in there. So I don't want bubbles in my turquoise. So we're going to let this sit for 5 minutes. I will set a timer. 5 minutes. There we go. And then we'll check it in 5 minutes. So while we wait, what I might do is see how far I can get on coloring this rose. So I've got a beautiful papaya whip from Let's Resin for the rose, and then some greens that we'll address later. Let's go ahead and put my mask on if I can find it. Here we go. Is that right side up? Nope, that's upside down. I had my little owl upside down. Okay. There we go. Nice and safe. Always wear your PPE. And I did not open this. Oh my days. And then I've got an easy way to do it right here. It's called a craft knife. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Ah, pretty, pretty, pretty. And I'm just gonna dip in, tap off a little, and then go into the middle of the rose and burnish this down into those crevices. And then I am actually going to pour blue resin down in the whole thing. So we'll see what that ends up looking like. This brush is one of my Nick Pro brushes. I love these brushes. They make very good burnishing brushes. I think I need to get it down in that crevice right there. That might have been the outside of the rose, but it's the rose now. It's part of it. Okay. Got that. Got 2 minutes left. Got my switching sponge. This is just a dry sponge that you can get your powder off of your brush with. See? It's a dry sponge. I think I said that. Let's see, I'm going to turn this over and tap it.
Does it collect all the mica at the bottom?
I think so, because it's a very porous.
But that would be a fun experiment when it's all collected in full.
Yeah.
See what color you get.
You know, actually, I need some right there. Yay for excess. Okay. Now, because I'll just wipe that off right there because that'll be fine. There's a little bit here in these leaves that I need to clean out because if I don't, then that's what will show up. Because whatever hits the mold first is what shows up. A little bit of alcohol on a Q-tip. Give that a little wipe. There we go. Okay. And now I've got 2 greens here. This one is Let's Resin, and this one is Mystery Chameleon Powder. Yeah. Okay. We still got some micro bubbles there. I'm going to spritz this with alcohol. And we'll let it go another 5 minutes if that's okay, because I can work on this. The Let's Resin is the colorful mica powder, pale green. And I've apparently used this one before. So I'm just going to dip in here and go in here into the leaves. We varnish this in. And it's gonna be gorgeous. So how's everybody's weather doing? Is everybody starting to turn fall-ish? Or are we still in summer?
We got up to 76 today.
Oh wow. It was comfortable today for the most part. I didn't turn the air conditioner on until later this afternoon.
Yeah, it was only 76 for a very brief time before it started dropping again.
Almost done with this. Get in there. One more little leaf over here. Oh, there's another tiny little leaf right there. There we go. And I'm going to paint the bottom of the rose this color. Okay. All right. Now, tap this out. Our excess, and let's see if we can get this in little crevices. I've got a smaller brush. Have I used this before? This has a one of those things on it. Yeah, what's that called? Sifter. And we'll sift some into the cap. Ooh, that's pretty. I have a tinier Nick Pro brush here. We'll get some on there. And give this a brush in here. This is going to be so pretty. Anything going on in the chat, honey?
Just weather.
Well, what's everybody's weather?
Doris is 77 right now.
Hmm.
Linda says it's been dropping into the 50s at night.
Oh.
But they've got more warm weather predicted.
Okay.
Creations with Tanya says it's 18 right now.
Oh
that's
my
Celsius.
Goodness. Where are you? Tanya, are you in Canada? (18°C). That's got to be Celsius.
Oh, Billy's roses are still blooming.
Oh, nice.
Yes, she's in Alberta.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm just about done here. Yay! Just about. I got just a couple little spots. That's going to be so pretty. Okay. Close that. and dribble green glitter all over the place. Let's knock some of this out. Okay, that's gonna be gorgeous. I will definitely be pouring that tonight, one way or another. It's hot in these things. Okay, put this over here. Let's cap this back up before I hurt myself, because it is sharp implement. I'm not supposed to have sharp implement.
I shouldn't. Dropped a throwing tomahawk on my little toe, not before last.
Yeah, he sure did. He was just like, oh!
Medic!
I think he said he watched it fall in slow motion off the table.
Yeah, thinking, there goes my toe.
Okay. We're going to put some resin that's nice and clear now in here. Just a little bit. Little dab will do ya to start. And get that mix. Because what I want to do is get all this stone coated in resin, so hopefully I won't have any bubbles. That's the goal. I'll put just a little bit more in here. And then we'll put the
Nope, I still have all my toes.
yeah, still has all his fingers and his toes.
Mostly.
Mostly, yeah. Well, you know, he gets a discount when he goes and gets his nails done. He doesn't get his nails done. He cut the tip of his finger off. Part of his nail went with it. All right, I have these beautiful oceany crystals and pearls, and I think what I need to do is maybe maybe I need to pour a little resin in first and then sprinkle this in. Let's do that. We'll pour a little resin in and we'll tilt it around. And our black lines are staying nicely because they're cured resin. Have I got y'all standing on your head yet? Okay. Got that coated. And I'm going to sprinkle this in. I just want it to be a hint of this nice crushed glass beads, whatever these are.
Little pearls.
Little pearls. Tiny little pearls.
Little hints, another handful.
Not a handful. A sprinkle. Little dab will do ya. Real pretty. Who remembers that? Okay. Now we can put the turquoise in, and I'm just gonna like spoon it in here.
Forbidden candy.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to crunch down on this. Might hurt them teeth. What I'm hoping is that when I mix up the rest of the resin to pour in this, the turquoise is heavy enough it stays down. Because I'm putting it right up to the lip. And we're gonna get it all in there, I think so. Couple little more rocks in here. Come here. Come in. Oh, you're being stubborn. There we go. Okay, got those. Now we will mix up. I'm gonna mix up it's a 5-ounce cup. First I'm putting in color, and
We're at the 1 hour mark.
We're at the 1 hour mark. I'm putting in this deep sky blue. It's beauty-must, and I think it'll look really good with this turquoise. And I didn't have my mask on, so we're gonna be careful. I don't know how translucent I want it. We'll go with this first. And some alcohol. Give it a mix. I'm dissolving the powder in the alcohol so that it mixes in with the resin better. That way you don't have any pigments to go chasing down. Pour this up. Okay, let me put this lid back on this before I spill it. Did we use deep sky blue last week? I don't remember.
I don't recall.
We're using it again this week anyway. Oh, that's sad, Kat, about Andrew taking out Tony's boyhood home. Okay. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's transparent, which I want. Okay. Spray this with alcohol. And then we're going to pour gently on the extremities.
Oh, that is going to be gorgeous.
Thank you. Make sure I got enough for all the limbs. Oh, I dripped. Luckily, it wasn't inside that mold. Need a little bit more in the tail. Bend it down, give it a little help.
Oh, it's shimmer is something special.
Isn't it? I love Let's Resin colors. Now, how can I tell? Okay, let's see. Let's do this. And I'm going to kind of spread this a little because that's a little too high. It's not going to sit right. There we go. Oh, he's going to be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Shall we do the love in the translucent blue? Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Okay. This is not level where it's sitting. All right, I have more. I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't know, I think this might be too much. What I have left is,
Good night, Corey.
good night, Corey. Thank you. I've got about 3 ounces in this cup of clear, and it's what, about an ounce, maybe a half an ounce of the blue. I want to pour this one for sure, and we want to do that in a blue, a different blue. I think I want to use this blue glitter. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get another cup. I'll do a 3 ounce cup here. And for the glitter, I don't have to do it in alcohol. Oh, well, that's all I had in there. Or what I was thinking. And of course it's not open. Of course. How do you get these open? Like that. Oh, I love glitter. Look at that. Oh my days, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna have more than I need for this mold, so I'm gonna have to, oh, dear me, I'm gonna have to pour some roses. This is gonna make a gorgeous rose. Get a baby wipe here. Look at that. Oh, wee! I'm gonna pour it in here. I didn't spray this with alcohol because of the pigments. Wow, is this going to take 3 ounces? No. There we go. Okay, so I have some of this left, and I definitely have some of this left. So, where's my roses? Roses, roses, where are you? Why did I bury you? What was I thinking? Okay, I'm going to do this great big rose right here. And we'll see how much we have left after that. Stay. Okay. Alcohol. My continuous sprayer, my trigger gets like stuck, and then it'll just go boom. Okay, I'm squidging this because we don't want booblies in our rose. And we're going to start out with this light color in the center. And we're just going to fill as much as we can. And then we'll go in with this dark blue glitter. And I'm gonna like drizzle around the edges here. I'm not gonna have enough. Maybe I will with all the scraping. All right. Time for the scraper. Can we get enough to finish filling this mold? I love this spatula. Thank you to Michelle from Glitz and Glitter, because that's where I found it. She uses one. I didn't see whether or not Linda yelled at me in the chat for the link. Go in there. Little dabble do ya. Oh, look. Well, this will make a pretty marble, I bet, with this clear going in. Oh, perfection. Couldn't get any better than that. Okay, I am going to scrape as much as possible. And put it in this one. All right. And that, my friends, is that. And that one is now overflowing. Overpouring and overheating. That's what I do. I broke the surface tension. Okay. I'm going to babysit this for a while. And we will come back next week with the results. I hope you will join us because I'm sure they're going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'm excited, especially for this turtle. I love you all so very much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope it's restful and you have healing and love and everything good in your life. I love you. I hope you have an absolutely amazing weekend. And until we meet again, enjoy your journey. Bye, y'all.